All right. What is up, traders? What's up, tycoons? Super excited for today's video. We got to talk about Dogecoin. Okay. Dogecoin recently just made some new highs. We're going to break all of that down and do a complete breakdown in today's video. Be sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. We're going to take a look at the larger time frame at the daily chart. You can see we came up and hit that overhead supply right here. And we're starting to pull back in a former area of liquidity, right? Old support become new resistance, new resistance, new resistance. We'll see if it now can become support and we can push up higher, potentially up to the 9 cents area, right? Those are going to be our wave 3 targets, ultimately in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave structure. We'll break things down on a 4-hour time frame so you can see on a little bit of a smaller time frame some of the key levels of support that we really need to hold if we want to continue this uptrend, or potentially if we'll get a reversal back down to the 67 or 0.068, 0.067 price levels on Doge. All right, we're going to go over all of that in today's video, so be sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and we'll go ahead and get into it. But as always, the content provided on this channel is for informational and educational purposes only and is not intended to be relied upon as legal, financial, or investment advice. So be sure to read through the disclaimer. If you're new to the channel, I actually started a completely free newsletter for you guys, giving out free trade ideas and free valuable finance content. It's called Investment Intelligence. There's a link in the description to sign up for that. Okay. You can also join the Investment Intelligence Discord to get access to all of the different trade ideas, all of the different charts, whether it's crypto, stocks, bonds, commodities that I'm looking at. You can see some of the different trades that I've had here recently when it comes to crypto. All right, there's a link in the description as well to sign up for that. But let's go ahead and get into Doge, right? So as I mentioned, we had a previous area of supply, right? Now it was previously support here. You can see right here, it was support. Ultimately, we broke through there, flipped it to resistance, resistance, resistance. So now it's new overhead supply. We came down and we finally tested that area, and we actually broke out past of it to the previous area of supply up here. Okay. And as soon as we hit that area, we immediately reversed and now we're back testing. So, just as we flipped old support to new resistance here and went lower, we're going to look to see if we can flip new resistance to support now and continue to push higher. All right. So this is an area of liquidity right here that we're currently trading in on Dogecoin. And we're going to look to see if we can maintain that. Now, why do I think that this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up? Okay, well, you can see we had a very strong wave 1 up. Okay, and your wave 2 typically is going to be a 3-wave structure, all right, in the form of an A down, a B up, and then a lower C down, right? And that's exactly what we got here, and that's why this looks like a wave 2. We found support right along the 50% Fibonacci retracement level, oftentimes, which is a good target for your retracement levels around the 50 to 61.8% retracement levels. We did that, and we're pushing up higher. Okay, 0.08363 is going to be our first target for wave 3, but it can extend all the way up to 0.09491. It really just depends on how powerful and how impulsive wave 3 is going to be. But typically, wave 3 is the strongest and most impulsive of all of the waves. Now, it's no coincidence that we're seeing a lot of action in the altcoins and in things like Dogecoin due to not only the anticipation of the BlackRock Bitcoin ETF, but recently they just filed for an Ethereum ETF. So this has a lot of the altcoins pumping in the market as well. Okay. Now, if we were to zoom in, okay, on a smaller time frame, such as the 4-hour, all right, we can see we've already started to pull back, right? So here's that overhead liquidity zone, that supply zone. You can see as soon as that 4-hour candle touched it, we immediately started to reverse. We're pulling back. I do want to know on the daily time frame, if you look at your RSI right here, notice how we're making a high, a lower high, and a lower high, right? Let me go ahead and notate that for you guys so it's a little bit clear. We have a high here, we have a lower high here, we have a lower high here, right? Well, when we actually look at the chart, at those same exact points, we have a high, then we have a high, and then we have a higher high. So what we're getting essentially is known as a bearish divergence, okay? And this is where the price of the coin is going up and the RSI is going down, right? So we're making lower highs on the RSI, higher highs on the price, bearish divergence. Okay, we get a bearish divergence also while tapping an area of supply. It makes a lot of sense that we got this pullback, right? So from a technical standpoint, a lot of this price action shouldn't surprise you, and it becomes even clearer on the 4-hour. You get a doji right here, reversal candlestick. You see we're starting to pull back, but from the most recent push up, from the most recent lows, right, to the most recent highs, we are actually doing a good job, okay, of holding the 38.2% retracement level, which is right in the middle of that previous supply zone that we're looking to get the breakout retest of support and continue pushing higher. Now, if we break through this zone right here, it's not the end of the day. We mentioned how the 50% and the 61.8% retracement levels are very common areas for, you know, a retracement to continue the trend. So if we break through 0.07654, look at 0.07487 and 0.07321 to be potential areas of support. Now, if we end up flipping these to resistance, okay, then there's a greater chance that we're actually going to get that 100% retracement back down to 0.068. Okay. You know, there's two ways to use the fibs, right? You use them for trend continuation, whether it's to the upside or to the downside, right? You get a move up retracement continuation of the trend, or you can also get a reversal, right? So if you move up, retrace to those Fibonacci levels and you start to consolidate and break through those levels, that's how you can spot a potential reversal. So that's what we'll be looking for to see if we consolidate through here, flip 0.07321 to resistance from support. If we do that, then the odds are greatly increased that we're going to come back down to 0.068 and get that full 100% retracement from the recent levels. And at which point we'll see if we can bounce from there. And, you know, that could potentially cause a inverse cup and handle if we get a dead cat bounce and then break through that support level. We'll just ultimately have to see how that plays out. But, you know, in the grand scheme of things, I am bullish, right? If we go back to the daily chart, it does look like a very bullish structure we're getting here at the moment. We're going to see how high, all right, this wave 3 can really extend. If we can hit the 0.08363 target and potentially even as high as 0.0949, you know, for our wave 3, ultimately before getting a larger 4-wave pullback, and then we would look for a final wave 5 up. Okay, now let me know your thoughts down below on Dogecoin. What do you think of the price action right now? What does it look like to you? Are you guys bullish? Are you guys bearish? Do you think that this has all been a bull trap, this massive rally that we had? Or do you think that now is the time to buy because it's still going to continue going higher? And if you don't buy these little dips that we get, you're going to miss out. I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts. Appreciate you watching the video. Smash the like button, subscribe for more.